What's going on, troops? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Stevie, the military biker. Today's video is not a somber video, but just I thought I'd show you guys a recent purchase that I made to honour a friend of mine who passed away last year, my best mate who passed away last year, November. But yeah, I'll roll that intro and then I'll show you what this product is. So for those of you that know me personally, you'll know that my best mate Jimmy Martin died in a motorcycle accident last year, November of last year. Absolutely devastating, and I'm sure we've all been there at some point. And Jimmy was part of my regiment. That's how I got to know him. We served together. But unfortunately, we never got to ride together, which is, I knew the guy for 25 years, and for whatever reason, the paths and timings and all that sort of stuff just didn't align, and Jim and I never ever got to ride together. Now, Jimmy was part of the All Arms Veterans Motorcycle Club out of the UK, and obviously loved by many people, including myself and my family, obviously. And I wanted to get something to memorialise Jim on the bike, so I searched around for some vendors to do something with the bike. You see people who've got they put something on the tank, custom paintwork, bags, etc., or they put something on the breather, and obviously they put stuff on the derby cover as well. Now, like I said, Jimmy was part of my regiment, and I finally found somebody that could do my regimental badge with a memorialization of Jim on this piece of artwork, really, and it was Pete Dregz Designs. Now, these guys are out of Europe, and yeah, their work from doing my research. I didn't want this to be tacky. I didn't want it to be crap. I wanted it to be a memorialized, really, really good bit of kit, because at the end of the day, it's I'm memorializing my best mate who passed away, so I didn't want it to be shit, in essence. So I found these guys, Pete Dregz Designs, on Instagram of all places. I did my research, looked at some of the stuff that he was producing, and it was, it was to coin my regimental motto, second to none. It really was. So I approached him, said, this is what I want. You'd be able to do this. And straight away, man, he came back straight away. Yeah, absolutely, I can do that, no problem whatsoever. Now, my regimental badge is quite intricate. There's a lot of detail on it. And I was wondering, can you capture that detail? Well, he did, and some. And I told him exactly what I wanted. And this is what he produced. Now, as you can see, that is my derby cover, the M8 derby cover, in gloss black. And the quality and the workmanship that's gone into this is phenomenal. Like I said, my regimental badge is very intricate, and as you can see, the feathers on the eagle and whatnot. There is a lot of detail in there, and he's done it like unbelievable justice. And obviously we got Jimmy on there, Jimmy Martin, 16th of January 1979 to the 27th of September 2024. Simple, very, very well detailed, and exactly what I was after, really. And for a really good price point, and the detail on it is phenomenal. The workmanship on it is phenomenal. And it's exactly what I wanted, without going, over the top. And I think it says exactly, what it needs to say, really, So Jimmy can now ride with me forevermore, on my bike. And, I think it's a suiting memorialization of somebody who was, who loved two wheels, loved his club, loved his family, and loved his friends, So I think he's done a phenomenal job. So yeah, there you go. I think it looks great, man. The workmanship on it is outstanding. The quality is really good. The gloss black on it, the M8 gloss black, is fantastic. Goes with the rest of the bike. Really, really, color matched, if you want to call it that, if you can call it that. But yeah, really, really good quality, man. Outstanding. And the design is simple. I wanted, the regimental badge on there to remember Jim, because he was part of the regiment, and obviously something to remember Jimmy on there. So like I said, Jim now rides with me forevermore, as it were. So yeah, costing and timeline wise, I think it was called about $350 US, which for a custom piece is is pretty good, to be honest. It's not too bad at all. You know, you can probably get cheaper ones out there made in China and so on and so forth, but maybe the quality isn't as good as that, you know. And he's got tons and tons and tons of 5-star reviews on his website and on his Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely outstanding bit of kit, to be honest. The process from me contacting him to actually receiving it was probably around 3 months. 3.5 months. He is super busy, you know, so superb for timeline wise. When you think of how many customers he has across the world. Yeah, you know, he sends you a digital rendering of what he thinks that you may like. The digital rendering is then obviously approved by the customer, i.e. me, and then he takes pictures of every step of the way, man. It was really good, and the communication via Instagram was bang on as well. You know, we'd send him a message for an update, and within a couple of hours I'd have a response back. So yeah, really good, man. Fantastic bit of kit, and yeah, really happy with it, as you can probably tell. So yeah, go check out Pete Dregz Designs on Instagram, Facebook, and the World Wide Web. I'll leave a link down below to his Instagram, his Facebook, and obviously his website as well. And tell him that the Military Biker sent you if you put an order in. And he does have other stuff on there, you know, like generic stuff that he makes a few of. So you can actually buy it straight off the shelf. But if you want more custom work done, obviously that takes a little bit more time. But yeah, fantastic. And I think it looks great on the bike, and, you know, memorialised my best mate for forevermore now. So yeah, we get to ride together after all these years. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing like that says down there right now. I'm Stevie, the Military Biker. Thanks very much for watching. Take it easy. Stay safe wherever you are around the world. And remember, you'll never walk alone.